Alright guys, welcome to more Assassin's Creed Revelations Blind. So we go through a couple of things here. We end up doing a trophy get that I tried the longest time for. And I finally got it where we are. I tried in the building that's in the background, but it didn't end up really working all that well the way that I wanted it to. So I tried it here because there is a lot of guards here. And so it ended up working here, the one that I needed it to be. So the idea is gather as many guards as you possibly can into one area. You want at least 10 because then you will be able to poison them with a Tripwire Bomb. And you will be able to get a trophy that is known as Mosh Pit. Yeah, so I'm waiting for the other two guys to get there. Then we end up throwing the bomb. And all of them are now poisoned. Which is 10 plus people. And so we will end up having a trophy pop. There we go, Mosh Pit. We also end up doing some bomb missions too. We do the first two bomb missions because I was just playing the game, grinding, just trying to, just complete missions and stuff. Ended up figuring out how to do the bomb missions that you can get at HeyRyanLetsPlay. So we do 2 of them in this video, and then we do the other 6 in live commentary. This is post-commentary, if you could not tell, by the way. I just got done recording quite a bit of Spyro, so I figured I'd record a post-commentary of this, since all I have for Assassin's Creed is, or all I have left for Assassin's Creed is, like 4 videos. I think I hear a snowplow outside. I think we also end up doing some counter steals here, in which you do need to steal like 200. Yeah, you completed a Thief Faction challenge set. You need to steal like $250 using the counter steal, and that will unlock one of those missions for the Thief Faction, and that'll get done. I think we may also end up doing some sort of Assassin City missions. I still have not finished those because there's just so many of them. I will eventually get them done, but we're not gonna. It's probably not gonna be shown on camera. Me unlocking the trophy. I think there was 2 trophies that I got that I wasn't recording for, and I just ended up getting them because I didn't know how long it would take me to get them. So I wasn't particularly recording because I didn't want to record 10 hours worth of video or something to have it all get scrapped. So I just wasn't recording, and I think I ended up popping a couple of trophies. So what I'm doing here is I'm stealing money from the guards because there's a trophy that says loot 50 guards with thief looting, or loot 50 dead guards with thief looting, one of those two. And this is not thief looting. You actually unlock thief looting as an ability when you have thieves after you've completed a certain number of the Thief Faction requests. So I do end up going through. Here we are at HeyRyanLetsPlay, in which it's in the market, in the Bazaar, so you don't really need to worry too much about not finding it. So when you walk in, you can assign assassins to the left because he is an assassin. But over here on the right, the posters, this is where you end up learning about the various bombs.
Tell me about your special bomb casings.
Well, I have some sticky resin bags. My uncle Kamal had a wild fondness for them. During Bayezid's conflict with Venezia, he was a captain in the Ottoman Navy. He liked the resin bombs because they stuck to almost any surface. The hulls of large ships, for instance.
I lost many friends in that conflict.
We all did, Ezio. And that war is why I became an assassin. I hate the artificial boundaries our leaders have built between people.
We fight to end the fighting. It is a sad irony.
It will always be an irony, Yvette. But perhaps one day will not be so sad. Use this wisely.
And through this, I mean, you only really ever meet Piri Revs in like one mission, and that's to get bombs. And these 8 missions here, because there are 8 different bombs basically that you can end up using, or well, not really 8 different bombs. There's many different bombs, but it like teaches you all the different shell types and the use of certain bombs too. Like I think caltrops is one of them. Like specifically, it's a caltrop bomb that you end up learning. This one itself is just you're learning how to use a sticky bomb, one that will end up sticking to your opponent. And with that, you end up learning, or you end up getting a bit of backstory through Piri Revs. Kill mission target with a bomb. There's a bomb challenge done too, by the way. So you'll easily be able to get your bomb challenges done. And they do end up these missions do move you a bit far away from the Bazaar, so you do have to end up getting back there a little bit. And you can see on the left side of the screen we're also getting some of the random city missions done. So yeah, now we're kind of far away from the Bazaar, so we have to get back. But the 8 bomb missions here, you get cutscenes with Piri Revs, which gives him a bit of character development. And if I had known about these bomb missions prior to actually beating the game, we would have been able to sprinkle them in and get to learn more about Piri Revs over the course of the game, instead of all towards the end. And even though we don't really get to see much of him, I think like it's a total of 9, maybe 10 cutscenes total. He's actually a really he's a really smart character, and at least I sort of think compelling as a character too. And he has some good comedic lines, which I really like. That wooden structure we passed, we need to throw guards into that for a trophy sometime. In which that one's such an annoying trophy. I have not downloaded the DLC. You'll hear me talk about the DLC in a couple of videos. If I did not talk about them during the credits, then you'll end up seeing me. You'll see me talk about them in a couple of videos. But there are some DLC for the game. I just have not bought them yet, and I don't know when I'm going to. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. We even buy armor just to buy it. Like, we don't need it, but I bought it just to buy it, which really lowers us down on money. And then there's still so many weapons to buy too. I think I sat with the game at one point for like an hour and a half just to have money spawn. And I was trying to do like a hook and run or whatever, or a hook and throw, one of the two. But it didn't end up working the way that I needed it to. So no, there is DLC for this. There is one DLC that we also missed for Brotherhood, and I currently have that sitting as something that I would like to end up doing. So with the DLC for Revelations or Brotherhood, I don't know if that's going to be immediate after the game. I don't think it's going to be. But it can end up being like something that we come back to later. Like I believe we did one of the DLCs for Brotherhood, and I uploaded it maybe like a year after we had quote unquote finished the Brotherhood game. So you know, it's not horrible to wait to do it. But I would like to do it sooner, but it just depends as to when I can get to it and when I can buy the DLC too. I should just have bought like the complete edition or something. But no, yeah, right now we're fighting guards, and I'm being stupid and just trying stupid, crazy shenanigans, and my life is now lower because we ended up buying the new armor, which we really shouldn't have done. Because it automatically replaces your armor, and you can't replace it to the armor, to the really expensive armor, through the shop, so... Oh, that is some brutal, brutal hits. And so, this one I do the other sticky bomb one. Which this one, the tripwire shell is what you end up learning there. That one there was the smoke diversion.
This one has a strange look. What do you call it?
A tripwire bomb. One of the most subtle methods we have of removing your opponent's feet. You see these filaments on the side? This bomb will not detonate unless one of these many wires is disturbed. Very useful in narrow alleys.
Or under the seat cushion of someone's horse carriage.
Oh, Ezio Auditore. You are one devious Hayvan. I should keep my distance, lest you corrupt my delicate sensibilities.
Oh, I think you will leave.
Of course. Don't blow your hands off, huh?
Unless you corrupt my delicate sensibilities. Oh, I love that line from him. Oh, that's such a good line. So yeah, here we end up learning how to do tripwire bombs. Which, I mean, like, these aren't really necessary. Because you basically learn it from making all of the bombs. And using all of the bombs, so... And they get a good look at us, too. We just move away. We move away like 5 feet. The target comes. Wait for the target to step on the tripwire. Which when he does... Oh, we gotta then run into the target because it ended up making a smoke. That was a smoke bomb. I thought it was a explosion. Oops. But it's super easy to escape the area. For some reason, it didn't want me to go up there, but I mean, you can just run over here, hop a couple of places, and boom, you're good. And there you go. See, you're already out of the area that you would need to get out of, and you barely even traveled, which is nice. All tutorial missions from the bomb shell board have been completed. And we got a bank deposit, too, of 31,000. And for some reason I cannot bribe, for some reason I could not bribe this, what is this guy called? A herald. I couldn't bribe this herald despite him having the thing. And I think it was because I had a bomb equipped, is why. But it finally let me be able to do it. And then I just steal my money back. Because we're so dangerously low. I still need to grind like a crap ton of money too. Because there's still like 5 or 6 buildings at least that I have not bought. Yeah, we get put all the way to Galata Island. So we have to literally travel over the water. Just to get back. So it's a little annoying. But I think I head north to go to the Assassin's Den for something, and I just don't remember what exactly. I'm trying to think of what else I may still have. I believe I still have a couple of the mercenary requests, a couple of the Romani requests. Still have the assassin requests to do, and capture all the cities, as well as just purchase all of the buildings too, even though that literally goes to nothing. Like, I don't think that's even for a trophy. It doesn't go towards like memory completion at all. It's just, here's a thing you can do, and this game makes it stupidly expensive to do it. Oh, I come back here, I think, to replace my armor, actually. And I never learned this base. Like, I never learned where my armor and stuff was. And I think it's this armor is the one that you want. Yeah. The Ishak Pasha as your armor. And there we go. Now we have the stupidly big health. And that will allow us to survive against the Janissaries a little bit better. But that's going to be it for now. So thanks for listening to this post-commentary just rant of me basically just mumbling through stuff. When we come back, we'll be in post-commentary, or we'll be in live commentary for about 3 videos. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching, guys.